Hello, this is Rick Pinkerman from Agency Matters, the developers of Ants. Today I'll be showing you the new power of attorney management system in Ants. We're at the notice level. What you'll see here is a new option at the top, POA Management. We have three options: POA signature request from the client, attach the signed POA to Ants, submit the POA to the agency. So also at the notice level, what we'll see is we've added a POA required to file, yes or no, and then is there a POA required to contact the agency, yes or no. We also added, is there a POA on file? Do we have a signed POA from the client? At this side, we don't have one, so we need to request it from the client. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to request, we'll use one of my template letters. I'm going to state template letters, generic. Browse, I'm going to actually go and browse the POA forms, and these are the pre-populated POA forms. You can select either your federal level or state level. We're going to get the MI Michigan, the 151 form. Generate the letter. Here's the basic letter that just tells them, hey, we need to get a signed power of attorney. Please sign this and fax it back to us. So we'll email that off to them. Let me put the contact. That should have automatically gone in there. I guess I didn't select the contact. And then we'll close that out. And basically what we're doing now is we're waiting for the client to sign the power of attorney and fax it back to us. Once we get it back, I'll come back in here, attach the signed POA. I'm going to go and identify, is this a state or federal POA? It's a state. Is it what agency it's for? This one's for Michigan. The power of attorney that I use, the actual form number, comes from the system side. You can manage all of these yourself. The signature date on file, which is actually the begin date of the power of attorney. The end date, because we track how many years the form is good for. And then we can type in the actual name on the file. And that way, if we need to use that later, we can. We're going to browse to the actual POA that we got back from the client and attach that. And so now what you'll see is we have a POA on file and the actual expiration date of that POA. Okay. So what we're also going to see is our notes. So we're going to add notes in here about sending the POA to the client. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go and submit this POA to the agency. So what it does is it picks the agency. It automatically selected Michigan because we're at the notice level. You can do all of this at the client or account level as well. We select the actual POA submittal information, which at the Michigan, they allow fax, email, they do not allow upload, or you can mail the form to them directly. So at this point, we would fax it, print it out, fax it to the client. We can mail it or to the agency, or we can email it. Select the letter we want to send over and submit the POA. Once that's done, we have the POA on file with the client or with the agency. We can work with the agency on resolving the notice. That's the POA management in Ants.